Many of us have daydreamed about stepping into the worlds of our favorite video games, but could we truly thrive there? This series delves into the fantastical realms to assess just how well we would fare, whether we'd flourish or merely scrape by. Before we embark on our journey through Super Kiwi 64, let's lay down some ground rules. Firstly, we step into this world not as the protagonist, but as ourselves, observing and experiencing its challenges. Secondly, our assessment of survivability hinges on 6 critical factors: access to fresh water, availability of food, shelter opportunities, safety concerns, traversability, and sustainability. Our adventure begins deep within the sewers with Lansbury. After assessing our predicament and discussing our options, our primary objective is to secure our escape route, navigating through this unfamiliar realm with caution and strategy. We will be using these 6 categories to rate our survivability. Each category is rated out of 5, meaning we have a total of 35 points available. Water stands as the ultimate lifeline, essential for survival, with our bodies able to endure just 3 days without it. In the realm of the Kiwi universe, water is not merely abundant, but omnipresent. The real inquiry lies in its accessibility and safety for consumption. Across the game's diverse landscapes, from serene ponds to expansive lakes, and even a vast ocean, water is ever present. Among these sources, the pond in Level 1 emerges as the most readily accessible and relatively safe option. However, it's crucial to note that this water is stagnant, necessitating purification through boiling over a fire. Fortunately, across multiple levels, fire and even lava can be found, offering means to cleanse the water of impurities. The incorporation of fire and lava into gameplay not only enriches the experience, but also serves as a vital role in survival mechanics. These elements enable players to transform potentially hazardous water into safe drinking water, free from contaminants. Therefore, considering the availability of fire and lava for purification purposes, I can confidently rate the water mechanics in Super Kiwi 64 a perfect 5 out of 5. Oh, and if you're wondering about what we would boil the water in, there's plenty of metal and scrap around the world that we could use as a container. Food is a crucial consideration in this world, offering various options that can sustain us on our journey. Early on, we encounter red mushrooms. Now, these are abundant, but potentially dangerous due to their assumed toxicity, much like their real-world counterparts. Without expert knowledge in mycology, it's wise to avoid these. In the same vein, green mushrooms follow the same cautionary principle: steer clear. In the pirate-themed level, palm trees suggest the possibility of coconuts, yet we don't see any on the ground or in the trees. They seem to be just regular palm trees, rather than any practical source of sustenance. Our primary objective remains escaping the sewer with Lansbury. Securing all 40 crystals is our ticket out of here and into Kiwiland. If we manage to complete all levels and unlock the sewer grate, a mysterious ritual stone awaits activation. By deciphering codes scattered throughout other levels, we unveil a secret location adorned with what looks like some sort of cucumber-like vegetable or plant, some kind of low-poly fish, maybe, or a foxtail? I'm not too sure on that one. A colossal apple, and even a massive serpent-like entity. Access to this realm hinges on collecting all crystals across the 8 levels, promising an adventure beyond our current confines. With all that being said, I rate the food in Super Kiwi 64 a solid 1 out of 5. Shelter is absolutely essential for survival. It provides security, safety from natural disasters and conflicts, and protection from the elements, which helps prevent health issues and diseases. In Super Kiwi 64, we encounter various shelters suited for different needs. Level 1 offers a simple yet effective option with its hollowed out tree and a central campfire, giving us early shelter and a comforting sense of security. As we progress, the sprawling apartment city on Level 8 becomes a desirable option, complete with a beach, ocean views, a skull cave, and even a submarine. Not sure what we'll do with that, but it's good to have. Moving our belongings here ensures that we settle in the safest environment possible. Throughout this world, there are numerous suitable shelters, and the choice ultimately depends on personal preference and our ability to achieve the objective of returning back to Kiwi Island. Let's not forget that. In summary, This category deserves a perfect 5 out of 5 rating. Safety in the world of Super Kiwi 64 is a unique mix of challenges. Surprisingly, the enemies we encounter pose no real threat. They're more interactive than harmful. Instead, our main challenges stem from navigating the hazardous terrain and scarcity of food supplies, which heighten our sense of urgency. Our ultimate goal is to collect enough crystals to activate Lansbury's plane and escape, a task made harder by our lack of natural abilities like flight, a boost pack, or a beak for wall climbing. Unlike our Kiwi protagonist. However, our resourcefulness and intelligence are our greatest assets. We can craft solutions such as using vine for ropes, showing our ability to adapt creatively. Yet challenges like leveraging mushrooms for jumping or solving dungeon puzzles remain formidable for humans. Overall, our safety rating stands at 4 out of 5, acknowledging our ability to navigate around dangers when possible. Traversing through Super Kiwi 64 presents a unique challenge in terms of maneuverability. Unlike our nimble Kiwi counterpart who easily uses wings and specialized tools, we humans find ourselves grappling with significant limitations. Tasks that require precise jumps or navigating walls and dungeons can feel especially daunting. While we rely on our creativity to fashion tools like ropes from available materials, some levels remain exceedingly difficult to overcome due to their physical constraints. Our ultimate objective of returning to Kiwiland demands that we confront these obstacles directly, often requiring strategic risk-taking despite the inherent challenges. Therefore, our efficiency in navigating this vibrant yet unforgiving world is rated at 1 out of 5, underscoring the substantial barriers that we encounter along the way. Survival in Super Kiwi 64 presents an immediate challenge: food scarcity. Unlike our Kiwi counterpart who can potentially farm or hunt for sustenance, these options aren't viable for us. While we can purify water using fire, our ability to secure sustainable nutrition beyond basic hydration is severely constrained. Without reliable food sources, our presence in this realm feels more like a fleeting exploration rather than a sustainable settlement. Therefore, our sustainability rating stands at 1 out of 5. Recognizing that while we can quench our thirst, achieving long-term survival remains elusive in this dynamic yet challenging world. As we wrap up our exploration of the world within Super Kiwi 64, one thing is abundantly clear. Stepping into our favorite video game realms is a captivating dream, but thriving in them demands way more than wishful thinking. From the vibrant landscapes of the Kiwi Island to the daunting challenges of navigating dungeons and sustaining ourselves with limited resources, our journey has illuminated the intricacies of survival. Looking back on our adventure, we've evaluated crucial factors like access to water, availability of food, options for shelter, considerations of safety, and the challenges of traversing unfamiliar terrain. Each category presented its own obstacles and victories, showcasing the resilience and resourcefulness needed to endure a virtual universe designed for a winged protagonist. Despite lacking the inherent abilities of our Kiwi counterpart, we discovered that human ingenuity and determination can bridge many gaps. Whether crafting makeshift tools or plotting escape strategies, each decision shaped our path towards the ultimate objective: finding our way back to Kiwi Island. In conclusion, our journey through Super Kiwi 64 highlights the deeper meaning of gaming. It challenges us to contemplate our own capabilities for adaptation and survival in fantastical realms. Whether we would thrive or simply survive remains an open question. But one thing is certain: the allure of these immersive worlds continues to capture our imaginations. Thank you for joining us on this adventure. Until next time, keep dreaming and exploring the endless possibilities that await us in the worlds of your favorite, beloved video games.
You were my best friend. You were everything to me.